The day Conor McGregor annihilated Nate Diaz in a legendary MMA rematch was epic. This epic clash took place on August 20th, 2016 in the United States, with Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz headlining one of the most anticipated fights of the year in 5 electrifying rounds. This rematch was set because Conor was fuming after their first matchup in 2016, where he faced a humiliating defeat by submission. In the first round, Conor McGregor dominated with a series of precise strikes and quick jabs, putting pressure on Diaz right from the start. However, in the second round, Diaz shocked McGregor with a mix of jabs and straights, ending in a guillotine that took the fight to the ground. On the ground, Diaz wasted no time and locked in a rear naked choke, forcing McGregor to tap out. With the end of the fight, Nate Diaz won over Conor McGregor by submission in an epic turnaround that went down in UFC history. After this loss, McGregor was seeking redemption and a chance to restore his reputation as one of UFC's most dominant fighters. Meanwhile, Nate wanted to solidify his victory and prove that the previous outcome wasn't just a fluke and that he was ready to reaffirm his dominance. Both fighters turned the rematch anticipation into a stunning spectacle. Hey fighter, before you continue watching the video, hit subscribe so you don't miss a knockout. The pre-fight period was marked by intense psychological warfare, especially from Conor McGregor, who pulled no punches in trying to rattle Nate Diaz.
Get the fuck out of here! Fuck you!
When asked about his fight with Nate Diaz, McGregor declared,
He should have killed me when he had the chance, because now I'm back and I'm gonna kill you and your whole fucking team. You and them bitch kids.
Nate firmly responded to Conor's intimidation attempts.
I train always hard to kill. He already dead from the last time. This a new guy. Cause killer can't be killed again. USA, motherfucker!
In an interview, Conor made it clear he'll show no mercy.
Let me see that full camp. I can't wait to see it. Bring the clinch, bring your jiu-jitsu, bring the whole of fucking Stockton.
Nate countered McGregor's taunts.
All the is this guy because he knows somebody. He didn't do pump him up. He knows somebody who got him in, and now he's like thinks he's king and he's riding the momentum wave. I ain't buying this.
At a conference, Nate makes it clear to Conor.
I don't give up.
Conor taunts.
I don't give a either. I don't give a either.
On fight night, Nate entered confident, while McGregor came in with fire in his eyes. After the ref gave the instructions, the fighters barely looked at each other and the fight kicked off. First round. From the get-go, the tension in the octagon was palpable, setting the stage for a thrilling showdown. Conor McGregor, already known for his aggressive style, didn't disappoint, coming in hot and delivering low kicks that were like bombs. Every move he made was calculated, peaking with a precise cross that found its mark. McGregor wasted no time, quickly landing an uppercut, followed by a devastating straight. A powerful cross from Conor rocked Nate Diaz, who, despite the impact, didn't back down easily. In the striking exchange, the fighters landed glancing blows. Nate, known for his durability, bravely withstood the onslaught. Even under pressure, he held his ground, attempting kicks and pressing McGregor, looking for any opening to connect his heavy hits. At a critical point in the round, a thunderous cross from Conor hit Diaz's head, sending him to the mat. With his fighter spirit, Nate defended himself and got up, ready to battle to the end. In the final moments, McGregor, with an aggressive stance, managed to defend and hit 2 crosses on Nate's face, making him bleed. The first round ended with a clear advantage for Conor, scoring 10-9, making it clear the fight was going to be tougher than expected. Second round. In the heat of the second round, Conor McGregor kept up his aggressive strategy, attacking Nate Diaz's legs with precise kicks. In a striking moment, McGregor landed a cross that knocked Diaz down, showcasing his ability to read the game and counterattack effectively, keeping the fight vibrant and unpredictable. McGregor gave no quarter, landing a straight and a cross with full force. Conor, full of tricks, landed a cross on Diaz's face. He was clearly determined to win, ramping up his attack with a series of powerful blows, including an uppercut, a straight, and a kick that shook Nate. The tension in the octagon was palpable as the fighters exchanged intense blows, each trying to dominate the other and rack up points. Meanwhile, Nate Diaz adopted a more cautious stance, trying to regain control with a powerful straight. On the ground, he showed quick reflexes, defending and attempting to hit Conor's face. His determination showed as he managed to land a powerful cross on Conor. Realizing his opponent was trying to escape, Diaz, with grit, landed a right cross. Diaz pushed forward with determination, stringing together a series of hits, including a knee and a straight that caught McGregor in the mouth. Thirsty for victory, Nate went all out, taking Conor down and unleashing a flurry of punches. With skill, Nate pressed Conor against the cage and delivered a series of uppercuts. In a moment of provocation, Nate taunted Conor for avoiding direct confrontation. The second round ended with an advantage for McGregor, who managed to score 10-9 on the scorecard. With this score, Conor gained a 2-point lead, making the fight even more exciting. Third round. In the third round, the tension was palpable as each fighter meticulously analyzed the opponent, looking for vulnerabilities. Nate Diaz, with his sharp technical skill, managed to connect two devastating crosses. With fierce determination, Diaz cornered Conor McGregor against the cage, unleashing a flurry of strikes trying to take him down, which ignited the crowd, chanting his name. Diaz continued his offensive with incisive crosses and, at a crucial point in the fight, delivered a series of powerful punches. Meanwhile, as Conor ran, Nate mocked him, ramping up the tension in the octagon. Annoyed, Conor retaliated with a kick, but ended up taking a cross in response. The two exchanged intense blows in a brutal contest. In a turnaround attempt, Conor executed a high kick, but Nate skillfully grabbed his leg, throwing him against the cage and delivering a series of strikes, although he received an elbow in response. Conor was visibly tired, but he wasn't giving up. However, regaining control, McGregor pressed Diaz against the cage, where he managed to make Nate's nose bleed with precise strikes. Not to be outdone, Conor landed some low kicks and connected a cross on his opponent. The round ended with a clear advantage for Nate Diaz, who managed to score 10-9. With this score, he was just 1 point behind Conor, indicating that the contest was far from decided and promising an intense and thrilling fight to the end. Fourth round. As the fourth round began, the physical toll on both fighters was evident, but it did not lessen the intensity of the battle. Nate Diaz advanced with determination, attempting a kick to Conor McGregor's chest. He quickly ramped up the pressure, cornering McGregor against the cage and trying a knee in an attempt to dominate and deliver a series of crosses. With relentless determination, Nate landed a precise straight, keeping the fight intense with heavy exchanges. Conor, seizing an opening, responded with a cross, followed by a cunning combination of a straight and another cross. Not stopping there, McGregor showed his agility by connecting another straight and a powerful kick, and with a precise elbow hit Diaz's face, increasing the pressure on his opponent. As the fight intensified, McGregor landed a series of strikes, defending a high kick from Diaz, making the opponent fall to the ground. In the final moments of the round, the fighters engaged in a frenzied exchange of crosses, each seeking to secure crucial points. The fourth round ended with an advantage for McGregor, who managed to score 10-9. With this score, Conor was 2 points ahead, putting pressure on Diaz. At this point in the fight, Nate Diaz was left with only the hope of a knockout or a submission to turn the tide of the battle. Fifth round. The fifth round kicked off with the fighters getting more aggressive. Conor McGregor, with his sharp technique, unleashed a powerful cross on Nate Diaz, followed by a series of severe strikes. Pinned against the cage, Conor showed resilience and skill by turning the tide, exploiting Nate's injuries and making him bleed heavily. Against the cage, Conor spared no effort and energy, showing a burning desire for victory. In the heat of the fight, both fighters exchanged fierce blows in a grim body-to-body battle. It was do or die for Diaz, who needed to dominate the ring to secure the win. Nate, with his vast experience and agility, pushed Conor against the cage and connected an impactful cross. Diaz landed a powerful cross on Conor, marking a critical point in the fight. Determined to turn the score around, Diaz followed up with an uppercut and fought to take down McGregor, showing pure grit. Indignant at seeing Conor walk away, Nate responded by flipping him off. Staying focused, Diaz landed another cross and an elbow, followed by a successful takedown and another elbow attempt, displaying relentless persistence. The round ended with a clear advantage for Diaz, who managed to score 10-9. Despite winning the 5th round, Nate was 1 point behind in the final score. With this score, Conor McGregor was declared the winner by majority decision. At the end of the fight, Nate helped Conor up, and they exchanged greetings, recognizing the sportsmanship and mutual passion for the fight. With this victory, McGregor received a staggering payout. It's estimated that he made about $3 million from the fight. While Nate didn't hit the same numbers, he also secured a significant sum. Some sources speculate that he received around $2 million. After the event, McGregor's victory led to speculation about future rematches and other major clashes, keeping public interest at its peak. Both McGregor and Diaz expressed interest in a trilogy to definitively resolve their rivalry. Did you enjoy watching this epic showdown? Then you'll freak out about the day Jake Paul destroyed Nate Diaz in boxing. Curious? Then just hit up the video that's popping up on your screen and check out this legendary fight.